I don't know if it's creepy to you, but sometimes animatronics are very, hello friends, how are you today? What's up, dreamers? Welcome back to the Rocker Review, where every Monday we take a different song, different artist, different genre, we dissect it, and we try to find out what sort of songwriting lessons we can learn from it. I'm Bryce of Midnight Notion. I'm a non-toxic riff rocker, which just means I want to take the toxicity out of rock and roll and make things a little bit more peaceful. I hope that this video, if you're new here, can be sort of a bridge between the reaction videos and the more music theoretical, like hardcore Adam Neely, Rick Beato, that kind of stuff. Something in the middle there, so I can talk in layperson terms about the production and help you as you get interested in songwriting, and maybe you'll learn something new, and maybe I'll learn something new. Today's genre is acoustic, singer-songwriter, or folk, and I'm going with a band called 𝗬𝗪𝗔𝗡. They're not super well known, but they have kind of a cult following in the convention world, and I think they're absolutely brilliant. They do some wonderful things. Disclaimer, I know this song already. The song is called Honeybee. I love the song, and that's why I wanted to share it, because I think there's a lot of stuff in here that we can celebrate. So let's listen to that song together and see what we can learn. But before we rock, there are 3 things you gotta know. Number 1, I'm going to stop it a lot. Again, we're talking about production. This is not a listening experience, so bear with me as I stop it a lot. Number 2, I'm improvising this whole thing to keep it easy for me to edit and just to keep it short and sweet, hopefully. So I'm gonna get some things wrong. Bear with me on that as well. It's okay. And number 3, I just hope we all have fun. So rock that subscribe button and let's get into the song. Before we listen, we got to find out, does the artist have lyrics on their website? Let's check out steampunk.com. Links, we got podcasts, we got info, music, maybe music, Honeybee, and lyrics. And look at that. Round of applause, 𝗬𝗪𝗔𝗡. You have lyrics on your website. Other artists, follow suit. Let's listen to the song. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So already we're starting in 4/4. Let's find out what key it's in. Oh, C sharp. Walking down to A. Okay, so it sounds like they might have a capo on. Put the capo on that first fret there, and we've got... Very nice. We also know from the very top it's just acoustic guitar, so that can make this song feel like an acoustic song throughout. But gradually they're going to be adding instruments as we go along, so pay attention as things come in. See if you can find out where the other instruments make their entrances. Let's continue. A deep breath in. Bass. Bass is going, instead of following that walk down, that C sharp down to C, do, 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 it's choosing to go up to the D, the G, so do, do, do. It's kind of, it's that minor note in there of that A minor. It's really kind of adding a little bit of a somber feel to the song, but it comes back to that C sharp, or not A minor, A sharp minor, whatever you want to call it, B flat minor. We're not going to get into that deep into music theory. It doesn't matter, really. But it has that sort of minor, there's this hint of sadness in here, even though it's kind of a happy song. And then Bunny, I believe, is giving this really nice, crisp, ooh, very beautiful. She's a great singer.
Have to look my way. Your eyes still haunt me.
Guitar and bass, just staying on that chord.
But you did.
Oh, okay, a little minor key.
Yes, you did. You didn't have to say my name. Ignite my circuits.
Harmonies.
Start a flame. But
Ooh.
you did.
Major chord. Okay, I'm gonna stop it here. I want you to notice how this song builds. It's just guitar and bass for the verse. They're staying on that one chord. They're just keeping on that C sharp until we get to, but you did. Yes, you did. And that did is in the minor key. It kind of makes it feel like they did something wrong, right? You didn't have to look my way. and your eyes haunt me to this day. But you did. Yes, you did. And like that minor key is like, oh, why would you do such a thing? Right? But then we come around the second time, we add some harmonies to start a flame. And then it goes back to but you did. A second time, we're re-emphasizing, and that's in a more happier sounding chord. So maybe it's not so bad at all. Maybe there's some somberness, maybe there's some happiness. It's kind of a mixture of emotions, a mixture of memories. I love it very much. Lyrically, it's starting with you did this, you did, right? Okay, so there's some details, some different details, and there's a rhyme scheme, A, and then B, but you did, yes, you did. And then we go to a new set of things, A, B, okay? We return to that, but you did. We have a nice format here. There's always two lines that rhyme, and then, but you did, yes, you did, right? And that is kind of that repetition, means you did this thing. We're re-emphasizing it. It's important. It means something to the song. Very cool. And listen to these harmonies. They're so good at this.
Ignite my circuits, start a flame.
Start a flame. Very cool. Very cool. Multi-part harmonies. Love it.
But you did.
They're moving all over.
Oh, the turpentine erased me whole.
Now the bass is picked up.
Who don't want to live my life alone.
I love that part too, how there's one person is singing well, and then the other person is singing I. It's like everybody kind of gets their own little unique part, but Bunny, she's leading the charge with most of it. But the other two, the Spine and the John, I believe John is in the background on this recording. It's cool that they're sharing these parts like this and going back and forth. It's so freaking beautiful, and you can hear when they're harmonizing, they're all kind of moving independently. One will hold a note, and the other will. And they kind of slide in and out of those notes. It's very, very beautiful, but also haunting. Hauntingly beautiful.
To live my life alone while I was waiting for you all my life.
I love it. Ooh, robot sounds.
My Honeybee.
What a cool way to go into the chorus. Everything dead stops. Space, patience. We're sitting with that silence. All momentum ended, and then we come into this nice dancey vibe. I love this so much. I've gone way farther down in the lyrics than I needed to. Set me free, my honeybee. During this turpentine erase me whole bit, that's sort of like a pre-chorus, I guess, this whole section here from turpentine to honeybee. I guess Honeybee would be the chorus or the hook. But this whole section, the bass starts moving a lot more. It's like moving a bit. The guitar is still just kind of strumming decent chords. But we have movement and building and structure. It's just so great. We are building. It started from just guitar, just vocal, to harmonies, to moving bass. Let's see what else we can add.
Honeybee.
Love that high bass. And oh my, there's so much to love about this. When they're doing that harmony on Honeybee, there's one will be holding that E for a while, and then Bunny, I think Bunny is the high one. Is moving around quite a bit. There's a lower one that's moving a little less. And then on the very last, they're moving around, but at the end, only one remains. Listen to the end of this. You can hear the voices slip away, and only one voice finishes the E at the very end. That's the wrong note, but listen to it. Only one. It sounds like it might be the Spine at the end. I don't know if the Spine is doing the high notes or if it's Rabbit, but either way, it's beautiful. Let's go into the next part of the song.
You didn't have to smile at me. Your grin's the sweetest that
You hear that a little bit? I think I'm getting it in the left speaker. It sounds almost like a steel guitar. It sounds like just a slight little like Hawaiian-ness to it a little bit. Listen to it again.
Your grin's the sweetest that I've ever seen, but you did.
Little guitar feedback.
Yes, you did. Didn't have to offer your hand, 'cause since I've kissed it, I am at your command. But you did. Oh, a turpentine erase me whole. Who don't want to live my life alone? I was waiting for you all my life.
Feedback, guitar feedback.
Set me free.
Deep breath. Oh, I love the breaths.
My honeybee.
I heard a scrape, like a ring, like a. I don't know if that's on a guitar or if it's on like a harp sound. But there's right as they're coming into Honeybee, there's like a little ring. Listen, really close.
Honeybee.
Yeah. Just a light. Yeah, electric guitar. Sounds maybe like a uke. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Hello, goodbye, it was nice to know you. How I find myself without you. That I'll never know. That I'll never know. I let myself go. I let myself go.
Okay, so this is almost impossible to do live with only 3 people. They have 3 people as the main band members, and then they have musicians backing them. We have a duel, 2 pieces doing the
That I'll never know.
that I'll never know, something like that. That I'll never know. Those 2 are going together, and then we have the call and response. They're saying it, and then the spine is coming in with that really low. That I'll never know, coming really low, but that is also being harmonized with a piece. Here, let's listen to that.
That I'll never know. That I'll never know.
There's an octave. There's a that I'll never know. So it's being octavized. Is that a word? Octavized? It's got a low octave and a high octave. So there's 2 people singing this one and overlapping with 2 people singing this one and then overlapping with the first one again. So basically you need 4 people to do this, to replicate it perfectly live. That's okay because when they do it live, there's probably only the spine doing that call or that response part. Perfectly fine. We do multi-track recording all the time. It's been in existence for so many years. So it's okay when people duplicate their voices, but I always want to caution you against it. If you're a rock person, make sure that what you're recording is something you can replicate live, at least in a good way, if you're not doing backing recordings. Also, it's acceptable to use backing recordings. That's perfectly fine. Just wanted to point it out. Sometimes we double voices, and that's okay.
Myself. Hello, goodbye, I'm rather crazy, and I never thought
got some more
I was
movement?
crazy, but what do I know? What do I know? I let myself go. I let myself go. Ooh, honeybee.
Oh, I just love that so much. Just a hard stop. What a transition, right? Just hard stop and then just go, ooh, honeybee. Just go right back into the chorus. I absolutely love this song. It's so beautiful. But that little stop, is that adding a measure? Let's find out. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Nope. 4, 1. Yep. So still 4/4 all the way through.
Drums. Hello, goodbye, it was nice to
And piano.
Without you that I'll never know. I let myself go. Hello, goodbye, I'm rather crazy, and I never thought I was crazy. But what do I know?
Okay, it's saying here on the website they have during this this a cappella round, the Rabbit and the John are doing the Hello Goodbye, and then we've got the Spine and Michael Reed doing That I'll Never Know, I'll Let Myself Go. So they are using their backing musician to be the to do the, so they have 4 parts. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense.
I'm rather crazy, and I never thought I was crazy. But what do I know? Myself go. I let myself go. Hello, goodbye, it was nice to know you. How I find myself without you. Hello, goodbye, I'm rather crazy, and I never thought I was crazy. Hello, goodbye, it was nice to know you. How I find myself without. Hello, goodbye, I'm rather crazy, and I never thought I was crazy.
Ooh. It's so beautiful. Okay, so that ending was definitely very much so for voices, but either way, wonderfully stacked, wonderfully sung. What a wonderful band. If you've never heard of this band before, congratulations. You now know who they are. Go check out all of their stuff. Beyond the musicianship, they also have some really cool robotic movements. Whenever they move, they have this creepy, like, I don't know if it's creepy to you, but sometimes animatronics are very, hello friends, how are you today? Anyway, I'm not nearly as good as at it as they are, but they're wonderful musicians. They're wonderful people. They have plenty of music out there, and I highly suggest you check it out. Overall, I love the song. I already said that before. The build is wonderful. It starts off acoustic, and by the end of the song, you're like, wait, where did those drums come from? Where did this piano come from? Was that there the whole time? No, they built it strategically throughout the song with layering, with movement. I mean, it starts just simple notes, and then it moves more, and then harmonies, and then more instruments. It is very, very, very wonderful songwriting. Very happy to share it. So now it's your turn in the comments below. Tell me what you think of this song. Did you like it? Did you think that maybe this isn't the genre for you? That's okay too. But anything you have on the song, I want to know where you're coming from. If you were already a fan and you're just looking for reactions, or if this is a new group to you, let me know in the comments below. Of course, I am Bryce of Midnight Notion. My music is available all around the internet, so check out my music. Somewhere in Dreamworld is a record I highly suggest, even though it sounds nothing like this. And I'm sure, of course, rock that subscribe button, because there's more reviews every single Monday. What's our next genre? We're going punk next week. So make sure you leave your punk suggestions down below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. I love you. I support you. And hey, as long as you're being awesome, remember, you rock.